Yeah, man, you can follow me on Facebook at Rise Hendricks. Rise is spelled R-Y-Z-E. Hendricks, that's my last name, government last name. I-C-K-S, not I-X like Jimmy. Instagram, you can follow me, same thing. No space in between. Rise Hendricks. You feel me? Follow the kid, man. I make good content. Not just music, man. I put up funny videos, educational videos. You know, come follow your boy. You subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rise Hendricks TV. Yeah, man. Like I said, I got good work. You'll be entertained. And you'll be educated as well. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Well, I thank you for coming through. We're going to do something new at the end of this video that people haven't seen. And you know I usually do the rapid fire questions, but for you, I got something different.
Okay.
And we're going to base this off of the album. So everybody, go buy Hendricks. Sell your brand now. Go ahead.
Yo, man, Rise Hendricks. Rise and Grind is the brand. You know, at the end of the day, I want you to grow. I want to inspire you to grow. I want y'all to witness my growth. I want y'all to witness my truth. And that's what the brand is about. The brand is me. You understand what I'm saying? Hendricks, when you listen to it, you can hear a man that's grown and wants to be honest as possible, give the audience my truth. And that's what Rise and Grind is about, man. I want to inspire you to be the best you can be. Because I'm striving to be the best me every day. So that's what it is, man. Salute.
Now it's time for the questions.
Okay.
I made these questions for you. As you know, every interview, everybody gets their own set of questions, but they kind of revolve around the same thing. I'm not asking you about what's the best remix and stuff no more because you did that already.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to grow. Since you grown, we're going to grow with you.
Uh-huh.
How many questions you want? Off top. What you want? What you want?
Shit, I don't know, man. You can hit me with 10. 10. I think that's a good amount.
Your funeral.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
All right.
Top 10 questions.
Okay.
Reflect on Hendricks. First question. Why a baby picture and not a picture of evolution?
A baby picture is because actually we was inspired by Nas Illmatic. Mm-hmm. And when you see the baby picture is basically, he's got to be giving people him and his life and where he come from. So when people look at it, you know, oh shit, he's got to be giving us his background because what's that house? What are those houses in the background? Who's the picture of who baby picture is that? Mm-hmm. So you know when you look at it, you know I'm giving you the background.
In the past interview that we did, you talked about being from Buffalo. Mm-hmm. You went to school in the South, and now you live in Jersey. And we talked about the influence of hip hop in all three areas, grooming you and growing you into a sound. Mm-hmm. Now, being in Jersey for a while and having reference where you're from and being where you are, how did both coaches come together perfectly, if not three from school, come together perfectly to create a classic album?
I think experience over all that time. You know what I mean? Being from Buffalo, New York, you know, I'm East Coast influence. But at the same time, yeah, I lived in Kentucky for 7 years. So that southern / Midwest influence is on me. It all just came together, all that experience, all into one. You know what I mean? And it definitely reflects on this album because you can hear the Midwest type flow, and then you can hear the East Coast shit on there. You know what I mean? Most of the album is produced by New York bangers, and you know, and they have that East Coast feel. So, you know, I think it's just all experiencing and the package all coming into one.
What are pick one element from every area that made you a better MC?
Okay.
Like most people I talk to from Florida, they know Florida booty bass music. Mm-hmm. When you hear down south hip hop, you hear instrumentation. When you hear West Coast, you hear the horn and the laid back sound, Parliament Funkadelic. Mm-hmm. So from Kentucky to Buffalo to New Jersey, what one element of all three of those regions of hip hop groomed you?
I would say from Buffalo, I mean my stories from Buffalo. Kentucky, I would say performance. I learned how to perform when I was in Kentucky. So I learned how to perform with energy on stage. So I would say that. And then being here in Jersey, I think Jersey helped groom my hustle. The hustle element of it. and me being more lyrical, being here in Jersey. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Next. What is the most outstanding thing about creating a classic? Is it the motivation to do it, or is it the fulfillment and people hearing it when it's done?
I think the fulfillment of people hearing it when it's done. You know, we praise classics in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a classic, you know, it's killing people's legacy. Like, okay, Drake, for example. Like, you know, Drake is one of the biggest artists, but everybody like, yo, he don't have any classics out. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like hurting his legacy. I mean, I personally think he does have a classic. So Far Gone. I think that's his classic. But a lot of people think that he doesn't have a classic. You know what I mean? And I think it's kind of hurting his legacy. So, you know, I think having a classic is everything. You know, it's something that people gonna remember you by. You know, they remember the Blueprints, the Reasonable Doubts. They remember the Illmatics, the Stillmatics. They remember the, you know, Ready to Die, and they remember the All Eyes on Me. You know what I mean? So I want people to be like, Rise Hendricks, yo, Hendricks, that Hendricks out. You know what I mean? So classics we praise in hip hop. So yeah. Okay.
Because you saying the people have grafted this a classic.
Yeah.
I'm riding with you on that, and I want other people to tell me what they think about the album. Right. So what does it mean? Because now hip hop is different. Because now some of the best artists aren't praised like people are back in the day. Mm-hmm. So what does it mean now for people to tell you have a classic, but a main artist like Drake is argued not to have a classic, but you were told you have one under your name? How does that slant the game or make you more and more motivated now that you have that title under your belt?
Man, it motivates me even more, man, because it just means that, you know what, it's a even playing ground now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, everybody has access to a worldwide audience through this internet thing. You know, it doesn't matter what level an artist is on. Like, if you have great music, you have great music. Like, a lot of people that I like to listen to, they aren't really mainstream, or they not on the radio. You know what I mean? Shout out to Griselda. They not on the radio, nothing like that. But I listen to these dudes.
Got great music.
Yeah, they got amazing music, and you know they dope. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter what level you on. If you make great music and I have access to it as a fan, then it's great. It's great music. Period. So, you know, it just makes me more motivated to create more dope shit. Like, you know, I can't wait to, you know what I'm saying, create a new album, because this one got me so hyped that, you know, we getting the response that we getting. It just make you want to just create more dope shit, because you like that blast of dopamine, that good feeling, like everybody saying they fucking with the music. I love it.
Okay, so you kind of went ahead. We're on question number 6 now. So I'll just give you the question.
Uh-huh.
Now that you set the bar so high, how do you raise the bar again or stay on the same level?
I think just living. I think just living, just trying to experience as much as I can. Continue to listen to, you know, the MCs that I respect, the lyricists I respect, and just, you know, just wanting to continue to be better than the last. I think that's something that would drive me, because all right, you set the bar on Hendricks, you know, you have to think of the craziest stuff to try to top this, because if it isn't, it's gonna be like, you know, you're gonna kind of lose people. You know what I mean? Not lose people. People can always go back to your best work, because, you know, with Jay-Z, people still go back to Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying? Or they go back to Blueprint. You know what I mean? So people will always go back to your best work, but I like challenges. I like challenging myself. I like to challenge myself to, you know, just keep taking it a level higher, because even listening to Rise and Grind, I used to be like, damn, this is a nice little project. But then my goal was like, yo, I want to blow this out the water. So, you know, Hendricks came, and, you know, I did that. So now it's just that challenge of, yo, I want to blow Hendricks out the water.
So the biggest thing that sets MCs back is trending and culture, being part of the culture and the part of the trend of the culture. So you did that. Mm-hmm. I call it sneeze rap. You did it on one of the songs on your album, and you give him bar-laced tracks. Why was it important for you to hit every aspect of the culture on this album, from the young listener to somebody who's more seasoned in hip hop, such as you and I.
I think that goes back to you know what I wanted to do really? I wanted to be able to appeal to the young audience, because I do have a young audience. I check my stats where, you know, you can see your demographics, and I see a big bulk of my audience is between 18 and 22. I was shocked by that.
College crowd.
Yeah, I was shocked by that. You know what I mean? And then it's 18 to 22, and then the rest of the bulk is from 28 to like 36. So yeah. So knowing that that's my audience, you know, I wanted to, you know, appeal to the young shit, you know, by having a song called Drip, because that's they shit, you know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, the seasoned lyrical shit that people 30 and up can appreciate.
Being that Mortal Kombat 11 has just came out, and we talked about Noob Saibot, which is the shadow and the man from the track Bar for Bar. You and your man go at it, and I'll tell you how the track can hit you two ways at one time. What's the most principled way as an MC to hit hit a fan with your music? The heart, the head, or the spirit? What do you want to hit them at first?
That's a good question, man. Cause I would say the heart, man. I wanna touch the heart. I wanna touch them emotions, man. Cause you know, you touch them emotions, you get people to move. You know what I mean? Cause I know the music I appreciate is the music that touched me in the heart. Cause the heart, you touch those emotions, it makes me want to move. It makes me want to, you know, like go grind. If I hear a hustle song and they, you know, they speaking them words, it motivates me. It touches my heart to get up and, yo, I gotta move. I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? So I think just touching the heart, man. That's what I want to do ultimately.
Last two questions.
Okay.
The hardest questions.
Okay.
What classic album outside of your own influenced you the most and made you a lover of hip hop?
What classic album?
Only get one.
One joint.
One.
You motherfucker, you always do this. I have to pick one album.
That's it. One classic album that moved you. Period.
This might surprise you, but I think the Diplomatic Immunity.
That's a classic.
Yeah, you don't think that's a classic?
No.
Oh man, I think that's a classic.
So come on my show to debate it with me, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
but,
yo, listen, because that was around the time where I started really taking music seriously, and it was in college. It's when the Diplomats came out, because it was a movement. You understand what I'm saying? And I like the movement that they had. They had their own style, and you know, and I wanted to be that. You know what I mean? When, you know, I started making music, I wanted to not like sound like them, but I just wanted that impact, because I seen dudes from everywhere trying to either look like the Diplomats or sound like the Diplomats, and it was crazy. These dudes were from Florida, these dudes were from Kentucky, Ohio, and I'm watching them like trying to look like the Diplomat. So all that surrounded me, and then the music, it was just a big influence on me. Yeah. If I had to basically choose one, I'm gonna go with the Diplomatic Immunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final question. The way the Diplomats influenced you and the movement inspired you, I always ask legacy questions. What is going to be your legacy when they open the books in the year 4000? What is the legacy of Hendricks going to be? How are you going to influence the next generation of listeners based on your truth, your music, and your message?
Again, goes back to the brand. I wanna inspire people to live in their truth, to know that you can continue to get better, you can improve. Nobody knows it all. You know, I want people to say, yo, he was a good man. He was a family man first, before the music. He was a good man. You know what I mean? Because You got people who are great artists, but they're assholes. They assholes. They shitty people. So the legacy I want to leave behind is, man, I just want people to just love me for who I was. You know, I wasn't afraid to give back to my community. I wasn't afraid to give back to the people. I wanted to inspire the people. I wanted to set an example for people, you know, being a good father, you know, being a good husband, you know, and being an artist who just always tried to get better. He always tried to get better. I believe that's what I want to leave behind, man. That's what my legacy.
And that's somebody calling for the album right now.
Right?
So, at the end of the day, yeah, you gonna give him the album?
yeah.
At the end of the day, what it comes down to is this. The Bible says a good name lasts longer than fine perfume. You always gotta wash your ass, and the fragrance will wear out. But names live on for generations. Same thing with timeless good music. Music was made to play demons out of people and bring charity and good nature into them. And when you make timeless music, no matter where you are, you will always go back to a smile or a memory of what happened in your life. If it was a good memory, or it could sit you down and be a comforting song that may remind you of a dark place but can bring you out of it because of the joy where you're at now. So I thank you for taking the time to create and compose an album rather than give people a bunch of songs to listen to. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. This is Karev, a Heritage Hip Hop, with my man Hendricks.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, we gonna say peace.
Oh man,
Peace.
And we out of here.
Look at that album, baby.
I brought my nigga Rec P with me, man. Type of energy is crazy. Brick City, Buff City, what up?
What happened to the game? Gotta get it back in order.
Y'all celebrate the fiends, we celebrate the rich poor.
Approach the beat like Michael Myers and bring it horror.
Y'all stamina weak, I'm going hard for 4 quarters.
Time to level up.
I'm from where you know the killer,
That nigga that got killed.
and the bitch that set him up.
Bitch, y'all shining now, cause it's over, we next up.
Treating all these rappers
Real hip hop. Real